Hey, my name is James Choi. I want to share my journey of love. Like many of us, the expression of love was defined through the environments I was exposed to. The most influential environments were, of course, my family, my friends, and media. In my house, love was at times providing a place for me to sleep, clothing on my back, food to eat, as well as a good education. But also, love at times was exampled through abuse, physically and verbally, emotionally. At times it was rejection and abandonment. And then in my circle of media and friends, love, of course, was sex and women. So my definition of love was extremely broken. And for the next 8 years of my life, I would go through patterns of addiction to pornography as well as sexual relationships. Until 2010, on September 5th, I was invited to a church event called Collide. And at this event, I had my first encounter with God. In this encounter, I was taken into a vision where I saw before me a film strip. And as it unraveled, I saw my life flashing before me, all the many bad decisions I made, all the many things that made me feel guilty. But at the same time, I saw God in those moments trying to speak to me through pastors and movies. And then the scene switched over to Jesus Christ dying for me on the cross. And there I felt all my shame and my guilt just melting away. But God didn't stop there. He decided to speak to me in an audible voice. And he said, "James, this is how I love you." Now looking back at my life, I found it so loving that God would decide to say, "This is how I love you," as if he were saying, "Here's my example, now follow me." And like a child following after his superhero dad, I chose to follow. And ever since I've decided to follow, I was stuck in Jesus's environment, and love was redefined for me. As a result, God has continued to change my life and change those people around me as well. Since I've been saved, my life's mission has been to make God famous.